Is Charles Ling going to save the Golden Bachelor and Golden Bachelorette franchise? He has been a shining light since he walked into the Golden Bachelorette mansion. So, why could he be the one to keep the show afloat? Keep reading for more details. Could Charles Ling save the Golden Bachelor franchise? Charles Ling showed up at the Golden Bachelorette mansion with a glimmer in his eye and so much charm. He won Joan Vassos over by saying he was not in charge, playing off of the classic sitcom, Charles in Charge. Not only did Joan adore his kind heart but so did his housemates. He was a fan favorite right off the bat as he was shown touring the mansion along with Jacqueline Choney. They were in awe of everything and beyond fascinated that viewers said they could watch them explore for hours. Furthermore, it was revealed Charles was the cook for the house along with fellow contestant, Mark Anderson. He challenged himself and was able to become open to finding love. After his wife passed away, he was heartbroken. Yet, Charles gained closure through housemate and runner-up, Guy Gansert, who was a doctor. He explained some unknown things to Charles to clear his mind, so when he left the mansion, he had nothing but gratitude. Fans have followed his adventures after the show on social media, and it seems he may have been the hero of the franchise, the one to renew viewers' faith. After season 1 of The Golden Bachelor ended, Jerry Turner and Teresa Nist tied the knot but divorced soon after. Joan Vassos and Chalk Chapel got engaged at the end of The Golden Bachelorette, but who knows how that will play out. According to the Express US, Charles Ling might be the one to keep the show afloat for another year. A handful of potential men who could be Golden Bachelor leads are now taken. Therefore, Charles could get the show on a good track as fans feel his heart and think he is genuine in his actions. Other candidates. Jonathan Roan and Mark Anderson's names were both tossed around, but they have since met mates. Roan is happily in love with Michelle Zimmerman, while Anderson is romancing One Tree Hill star, Barbara Allen Woods. Viewers also liked Jordan Heller, but he seemed like too much of a player. Guy Gansert was a decent choice, as was Pascal Ibgui, but no one has been able to hold a candle to Charles Ling. I love him. He will be a wonderful Golden Bachelor. Yes, Charles for Golden Bachelor. Yes. The only way I will actually tune in is if he becomes it. I just told my husband last night that he is my top choice for the next GB. I hope producers see what a gem they have in Charles L. The people have spoken, and if it is not him, it may not be a successful season. Do you agree Charles is the only one who could save the show? Let us know in the comments below. In the ever-changing landscape of reality television, where fresh faces and new dynamics are often required to keep a show alive, The Golden Bachelor has found itself facing a question that could make or break its future: who will step in as the next lead? After season 1 ended with the bittersweet conclusion of Jerry Turner's engagement to Teresa Nist, which was quickly followed by a divorce, and Joan Vassos' engagement to Chalk Chapel ending with uncertainty, the show's fate seemed up in the air. With many potential leads already committed to relationships, Charles Ling has emerged as a standout favorite. Could he be the key to reviving the Golden Bachelor franchise? Since his arrival on the Golden Bachelorette, Charles has proven to be a breath of fresh air. His charm, humor, and sincerity quickly captured the hearts of viewers and fellow contestants alike. From the very beginning, Charles stood out not just for his good looks, but for his personality and the authenticity he brought to the show. His playful reference to the classic sitcom Charles in Charge, where he humbly declared, "I'm not in charge," immediately set him apart as someone who was approachable and down-to-earth. However, what truly endeared Charles to the viewers was his kindness and emotional depth. Having experienced the profound loss of his wife, Charles came into the Golden Bachelorette not only with a desire to find love, but with a genuine openness to healing and moving forward. His vulnerability and willingness to confront his past became an integral part of his journey on the show. Fans, seeing him as someone who was ready to embrace a new chapter in life, rallied behind him as a front-runner. Beyond his emotional depth, Charles also won hearts with his culinary skills. He became the unofficial chef of the house, alongside fellow contestant Mark Anderson, and his ability to take care of others in this simple yet intimate way showcased a nurturing side that resonated deeply with both viewers and his fellow housemates. Whether preparing a meal or offering words of comfort, Charles demonstrated that his warmth extended far beyond the kitchen. But it wasn't just his charm and cooking abilities that made Charles such a standout figure, it was his journey of self-discovery. His relationship with fellow contestant Guy Gansert, a doctor and runner-up on the show, was particularly meaningful. Guy helped Charles navigate his grief and find closure, something that had eluded him for years after the death of his wife. This moment of clarity left Charles feeling nothing but gratitude as he left the mansion, and his emotional growth became one of the defining aspects of his time on the show. With The Golden Bachelor's Season 1 finale leaving viewers with a sense of unresolved outcomes, Jerry Turner's whirlwind romance with Teresa Nist ended in divorce, while Joan Vasso's and Chalk Chapel's engagement hung in the balance, it became clear that the future of the show was uncertain. However, Charles Ling might be the breath of fresh air that is needed to give the franchise a renewed sense of purpose. In a landscape where fans are clamoring for genuine, heartfelt stories of second chances at love, Charles represents everything that The Golden Bachelor should be about. He's kind-hearted, emotionally mature, and ready to explore love once again, all while maintaining a sense of humor and humility. It's this combination of sincerity and authenticity that has made Charles a fan favorite. Viewers have already expressed their desire to see him as the next Golden Bachelor, with many commenting that they would only tune into another season of the show if he were cast as the lead.